Hey everyone! Today I'm here with my friend Lisa, and she just had a restaurant experience that perfectly shows the difference between A2 and B2 English levels. Lisa, tell us what happened.
Oh, Sarah, it was so embarrassing. I thought my English was good enough for any restaurant, but I was so wrong.
Don't worry, Lisa. This happens to everyone. Let's break down what happened so our viewers can learn from your experience.
So I walked into this nice restaurant, and the waiter came over. At a 2 level, I could only say very basic things.
Like what? Show me how you used to order.
Hi, I want chicken. And water, please.
Would you like our grilled chicken breast with herbs or the chicken parmesan?
First one?
That's so typical A2. You knew the main words but couldn't handle the details. What about now at B2 level?
Good evening. Could I please see the menu? I'm particularly interested in your chicken dishes. Do you have any recommendations?
Certainly. Our grilled chicken with rosemary is very popular, and the chicken parmesan is our chef's specialty.
The rosemary chicken sounds delicious. Could you tell me what sides come with that? And I'd like sparkling water, please.
See the difference, everyone? At B2 level, Lisa can ask for recommendations, ask about sides, and specify exactly what kind of water she wants. Now let's talk about when things go wrong. Lisa, what happened with your order?
The chicken was overcooked and cold. At A2 level, I would have been terrified to complain.
Show me how you would have handled it at A2.
Excuse me. My chicken. It's not good.
I'm sorry? What's the problem exactly?
It's old. To cook?
You can see the problem. You couldn't explain clearly what was wrong. How would you handle it now?
Excuse me. I'm sorry to bother you, but there's an issue with my order. The chicken appears to be overcooked, and it's arrived quite cold. Would it be possible to have it replaced?
Of course. I sincerely apologize for that. I'll have the kitchen prepare a fresh one right away. Would you like me to remove this from your bill?
That's very kind, thank you. I'd appreciate the replacement, and perhaps you could ensure it's served hot this time?
Perfect. Notice how Lisa was polite but clear about the problem. She didn't just say, bad food. She explained exactly what was wrong. B2 level also means handling complex situations like dietary restrictions. Lisa, you're vegetarian now, right?
Exactly. At A2, I couldn't explain dietary needs properly.
What would you have said before?
No meat, please.
Sorry, no meat in what? The salad? The pasta?
See how confusing that was? Now I can be specific. Hi, I'd like to inquire about vegetarian options. I don't eat meat or fish, but I do eat dairy and eggs. Could you recommend something suitable? Also, I'd like to make sure there's no chicken stock in the vegetable soup.
Absolutely. Our vegetable lasagna is completely vegetarian, made with ricotta and fresh vegetables. The soup is made with vegetable stock only. Would you like me to double-check with the kitchen about any ingredients?
That would be wonderful. Thank you for being so accommodating.
This is so important, everyone. At B2 level, you can explain your dietary needs clearly and ask follow-up questions to make sure your food is safe.
And it's not just vegetarian. What if someone has allergies? At A2, I would just say, no nuts, but that's not enough.
Exactly. Let's show an allergy situation. How would you handle a severe nut allergy at B2 level?
Excuse me, I have a severe nut allergy. Could you please tell me which dishes are completely nut-free? I also need to avoid any dishes prepared in the same area as nuts. This is a medical concern, not just a preference.
I completely understand. Let me get our manager who can walk you through our allergen protocols. We take allergies very seriously here.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your attention to this matter.
Notice how Lisa explained the severity, asked about cross-contamination, and made it clear this was medical, not just preference. That's B2 level communication. Now let's talk about more challenging situations. Lisa, what if the restaurant is very busy and service is slow?
Oh, this happened to me last week. At A2, I would have just sat there, frustrated and silent.
But now you can handle it diplomatically, right?
Absolutely. Excuse me, I understand you're very busy tonight, but we've been waiting for our appetizers for about 30 minutes. Could you please check on our order? We have theater tickets, so we're a bit concerned about timing.
Of course. I'm so sorry for the delay. Let me check with the kitchen right away. In the meantime, can I offer you some complimentary bread and olive oil?
That's very thoughtful, thank you. Could you also give us a realistic estimate of when our main courses might arrive? We need to leave by 8:30.
I'll find out immediately and let you know. We'll make sure you're taken care of in time for your show. Perfect example, Lisa. You were assertive without being rude, explained your time constraint, and gave the server a chance to help solve the problem.
Right. And what about when the bill is wrong? At A2, I would be too scared to question it.
Show us how you'd handle an incorrect bill now.
Excuse me, I think there might be an error on our bill. We ordered 2 main courses, but I see 3 charges here. Could you please double-check this for us?
Oh my goodness, you're absolutely right. I'm so sorry about that. Let me print a corrected bill immediately.
No problem at all. Mistakes happen. Thank you for fixing it so quickly.
See how polite but confident Lisa was? She didn't accuse anyone of trying to cheat her. She just pointed out the discrepancy professionally. Let's finish with some advanced B2 situations that really show your confidence level.
One situation that always intimidated me was wine selection. At A2, I would just point at the menu and say, "This wine."
And now?
Good evening. Could you recommend a wine to pair with the salmon? We prefer something medium-bodied, not too heavy. What would you suggest in the $50 to $70 range?
I'd recommend our Pinot Grigio from Oregon. It's crisp and light, perfect with salmon, and it's $65. Would you like to try a small taste first?
That sounds perfect. And yes, I'd love to taste it first. Thank you for the recommendation.
Excellent. Lisa asked for a pairing recommendation, specified her preferences, gave a price range, and accepted the offer to taste first. That's sophisticated restaurant behavior.
And what about special occasions? Last month was my anniversary, and I wanted to make it special.
How did you handle that?
When I made the reservation, I mentioned it was our anniversary. Then when we arrived, I said, "We're celebrating our anniversary tonight. Do you have any special touches you could add to make it memorable? Perhaps a dessert with a candle or a nice table?"
What a wonderful way to communicate. You gave them information and asked for suggestions, rather than demanding specific things.
Exactly. And they were so accommodating. They gave us a corner table with flowers and surprised us with complimentary champagne.
That's the power of B2 communication. You can build relationships with service staff and create better experiences for yourself. So Lisa, what's your #1 tip for viewers who want to improve their restaurant English?
Practice the vocabulary at home first. Learn words like appetizer, medium rare, gluten-free, split the check. But more importantly, practice the phrases and situations.
Excellent advice. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Restaurant staff want you to have a good experience.
Right. And remember, being polite doesn't mean being weak. You can be firm about your needs while still being respectful.
Perfect. What restaurant situation gives you the most trouble? Tell us in the comments and maybe we'll make a whole video about it.
And don't forget to subscribe for more practical English lessons. Next week, we're covering Hotel English.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and remember, practice makes perfect.